loving is teaching, not leaving. I feel like a big thing in today's society is we always try to get the next best thing. We don't want to fight for love, and we don't want to fight for the person that we're with. If we experience any sort of inconvenience, if we have any problems with our person, we'd rather leave than teach. We'd rather leave than go through the mud with them to solve those problems together. People don't want to solve problems at all, and people don't want to solve problems with other people. This generation now is so caught up in the next best thing. People are always wanting, people are very envious, and they're never okay with the things that they have. They're never grateful and thankful for the things that they have. People would rather leave than teach. People would rather leave than to solve problems together. But real love, genuine love, is teaching the person. People aren't perfect. People are always going to make mistakes, and when we're talking to a person, when that talking stage, or we're in a relationship with a person and that person makes a mistake, we leave. We don't want to deal with it. We don't want to teach them, hey, this is the way that it should be done. This is the way that I like to be loved. But we assume that, oh, this person made a mistake, this person did something wrong, I'm just gonna leave. But real, genuine love is not gonna leave. Love will teach. Love will teach that person, hey, I like to be loved this way. Instead of you doing that, you should do this instead. I feel like a lot of the times now people have really big egos. People have a lot of pride. They can't admit when they're wrong. They can't admit when they need help. So they'd rather just say, okay, you made a mistake. I might have made a mistake, but I would rather leave than admit that I'm wrong. I would rather leave you and blame it on you when I know in reality that I made the mistake. I should be the one apologizing to you, but my pride is too big. But I had to learn that love, if you really love a person, you have to let go of your pride, let go of your ego. Sometimes you'll make mistakes. Sometimes you don't know what to do, and that's okay. If the person that you're with or the person that you're talking to genuinely loves you, they're not gonna get upset at you. They're not gonna see you differently for you apologizing and for you saying, oh, I made a mistake, I messed up. But I feel like all of the times we're too prideful in ourselves to admit that we're wrong, to admit that, oh, I don't know how to do everything and I might need some help. So know that if you're in a genuine, kind relationship with a person, or you're talking to a person who genuinely cares for you, genuinely loves you, by you saying, I made a mistake, I don't know how to get through this, I need your help, they're not going to look at you differently. They're going to say, okay, I'm happy that you communicated this to me and we'll get through this together. I feel like a lot of the times we want to deal with problems on our own, but understanding that your partner can teach you a lot. Your partner can teach you a lot about yourself, a lot about themselves, and about love. This generation gives up way too easily. We always want the next best thing, the next easiest thing. But I feel like a lot of relationships don't work out, and especially now, I know that the statistics for people who are married and getting divorced is higher than ever because of social media. We see all these things and we see all the glamour of other people's relationships. We never see the problems of people's relationships. So we say, oh, this person has it so good, and you leave. You don't solve the problems. You don't see the behind the scenes. You don't see the things that happen in those closed doors, in those private rooms. We think that everything's all sunshines and rainbows, but in reality, no relationship is like that. Healthy relationships have not necessarily arguments, but they have problems. They have disputes, and there is some sort of headbutting. But understanding that if you solve the problems together, that's how you get through things. Doing things together is how you stay together. A lot of us will try to solve everything on our own because that's the way that we were raised. We were raised that I have to do everything by myself. I can't rely, I can't count on anybody else but myself. But I feel like in a relationship, you need to count on the other person. You need to do everything you can together. And that's the reason why a lot of relationships don't work. A lot of the times people will leave because things get hard. People leave because they don't want to teach the other person how to love, how to show genuine, kind love. Love is teaching, not leaving.